Good morning. Yesterday was day 123 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. Let me recap a little bit for you. So I was at Garfield Ridge campsite. I left there very early, 6:15. The first thing when you leave there going Nobo, you have this very tough descent, what is usually referred to as the Garfield waterfall, but it's been so dry this summer that the water source isn't overflowing onto the trail like it usually is. So it was pretty dry. Pardon me, I just sucked down a Pepsi someone left for Trail Magic. So, it was very slow going. Just keep that in mind. You got a long descent from Garfield campsite, then it levels out a little bit, and then you start the climb up to Galehead, which is not a terribly big climb. It only gets kind of steep for like the last half a mile. Up to Galehead Hut, that is. If you want the summit, you got to take an extra little trail from there. But yeah, so from there, you got the super steep climb up South Twin. By the way, you can get water at Galehead Hut. There's a spigot. And I was there in time for leftover breakfast, cold scrambled eggs. I gobbled up a whole bowl for them. I didn't care if they were cold. So from there, you got the super steep climb up South Twin, which I've done, probably a half a dozen times or more. And I gotta say, even with a full backpack, I felt really, really strong going up there. And I was like super proud of myself, how fast I did it. I got up top. There were some guys there trying to do a single day Pemi loop, kind of taking a break. And, I got to reminisce a little bit about my own single day Pemi loop, which was 21 and a half hours, but still it's under a day, people. I'm not a runner. I'm just a hiker. It's one of my proudest accomplishments. Anyway, so from there, you go down the Twin Way. It's a little slow going on the descent from South Twin, and then over to the Zealand area. It's slow going. There's a lot of bouldering, a lot of hands-on stuff, using your upper body to lower yourself down, stuff like that. A lot of descent yesterday between South Twin and Zealand, and then I had stopped in that hut for some water and used the bathroom. I got a free pastry, part of my through hiker pass. And then I shot over to the Ethan Pond Trail, which is the AT, to go over to Ethan Pond for the night. And that's some of the fastest track you'll get in the Whites. Like for a long time, you don't even have to lift your feet, which was, a welcome thing after all the descent I did yesterday. I think it was like 4,000 something feet of descent yesterday. It was a lot. So yeah, got to the shelter. I was the first one in the shelter, took the end unit as usual, and, got ready for a good night's sleep. Happy trails.